Yo, what's good, gang? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Here's Sunny.
Have you ever heard a project so clean, so layered, so intentional that you gotta pause whatever you're doing and really sit with it? Well, that's how Soldier in Transit by Kindlynxsh had me. Man just dropped this on the 4th of July, and it's the kind of project where you don't just hear the music, you feel the journey. This tape, it ain't no playlist pack, but it's an audio autobiography. From the trenches to penthouse in real time. Let me walk y'all through it. This is how you open up a project. This beat, haunting. Bro sampled something airy, then flipped it with some soulful warmth underneath, but kept it militant. And lyrically, Nash goes off. He sets the theme for the whole project in this one line. Used to be a soldier, now I'm a senator. That bar alone, if you've ever been overlooked, if you ever felt like the underdog in the room, you know what he's saying. He's talking like, I was in the field doing the work, taking orders, battling for my life, and now I run the room. I'm at the table now. Possibly referring to the fact that he used to be an underground producer, making all the hits, notably for South African SoundCloud artists. And not too long later, when you're talking about one of the greatest artists of this year, his name always shows up. You can hear the hunger, but also the elevation. He's not proving himself anymore, he's declaring his seat. It's the kind of intro that makes you sit up and be like, this ain't no SoundCloud demo, bro came to talk. Now with this one, it's a movie. Nash takes us back to the beginning. Water crossing type storytelling. You can almost see the dusty roads, feel the sun on your back as he's talking about that move from Zimbabwe to South Africa. Being in between two worlds, feeling invisible in both worlds. And it doesn't feel preachy, it's honest, where he talks about being an outsider but still knowing the vision. The beat is real R&B inspired, slow tempo, but then midway, he flips it. He switches the whole cadence and rides in a faster pocket. The track grows with him and it transits, literally. But as it switches up, it doesn't take away from the flow, the rhythm, and the vibe of the song. It still keeps you attached. You know that feeling when you're not where you want to be, but you aren't trying to be used either? This is that. Spiritual limbo. It's deep without being depressing, and it's what real storytelling looks like. This is where Nash really flexes his confidence. Playmaker got that bounce. Produced by Eminem, bro bought the same sauce that he gave on Is Chief. You can hear those drums banging with a modernized new age swing. This ain't a regular flex song for Nash. Nash is saying, I'm not just in the game, I make the plays and get the team winning. He refers to how he came in, shifted the climate, influenced the dude who acted like they weren't inspired by him, but we see it. You can blast this one in your car with the windows down and still catch clever punchlines that hit differently on that third listen. It's definitely a rewindable track. And the chemistry between him and Eminem, real tag team energy. Yo, this right here, underground gold. This beat is raw, no polish, that gritty, almost SoundCloud era energy. Nash produced this one himself and he didn't care about making it radio ready. This one's for the rappers, the heads who value pen work. This is where he blacks out, like straight up open mic energy but with the pro level control. Flows like water, no hook, just structure and pure lava. He raps like he's got something to prove but also like he's already proved it. It's this weird duality where you can hear he's frustrated but calm. Like he knows the game's been sleeping on him, but he's not gonna beg for the respect. He's just gonna take it. This one took me back to joints like Bojack + on his SoundCloud where he just spazzed.
Have you no shame, Bojack Horseman?
One shot from the jump, I leave him slick. Think you get you like Bojack.
And if you really listen, this is one of the best tracks lyrically on the project, debatably. Now we're back to wavy Nash on this one. The beat, pure bounce. Eminem and Myrtle Beats cooked up some funky magic on this one. The synth loop, the gliding 808, it's dreamy but still slaps. Kind of feels like you're floating through the city at night. And Nash on this one, he's coasting. He's playful with it, talking slick, flexing, throwing out some lines that might sound like an Instagram caption. Take a pic with me, I'm perfect. Like, just imagine that on Instagram, bro. That's tough. It's the kind of track where you don't gotta overthink it, just vibe, nod your head, maybe text your ex back for no reason. Definitely a fan favorite. Yo, this one hit me. Nash slows everything down and gets real. The beat is moody, heavy 808s, dark undertones. Kinda sounds like the inside of your brain when you're spiraling at 3 AM. He's talking about the price of the grind, how being this locked into the mission can feel cold, like you're losing yourself, miss calls, you lose touch, but the dream keeps on calling you. The hook, I feel it in my heart and now I feel it in my veins. That bar is for anyone chasing something that doesn't pay off right away. This track feels personal, like we're reading pages from his journal, and I respect when artists let us in like that. It's vulnerable without showing a sob story, just raw facts. Alright, I'm gonna say this now, this is the best produced track on the tape. Nash was in his sound design bag on this one. It starts off with these massive, almost orchestral synth with electric guitar. Feels like you're walking into a battle scene, then boom, out of nowhere, a full beat switch up. It's like he's built a song with two souls, one for the stage and one for the headphones, and somehow he made it both work. Lyrically, it's a love track, but not soft. He's still on his confident steez, but you can tell there's real feeling underneath. Like when a dude acts tough, but he still sent you that "did you eat today" text. So yeah, it gives me that kind of energy. Yo, this is a perfect outro. Afro hop meets alternative soul, dreamy, gentle, but emotional. In this track, he's talking about regrets, about the cost of ambition. He talks about missing his family, missing moments, wondering if this grind even leads to the peace he's chasing. It's the most reflexive moment on the project, not because he's sad, but because he's aware of what this life takes from you, but he ain't turning back. It's the sound of someone who knows the road ahead is hard, but walks in it anyway. Soldier in Transit is a masterpiece, man. This ain't your average trying to go viral tape. It's got a story, it says a statement, and it levels up. Kindlynxsh didn't just drop a project. He dropped a resume, he dropped a journal, he dropped a prophecy all at once. And if you're not tuned in yet, go run up the tape front to back, hit that like, drop a comment, and tell me which track hit you the hardest. If you like these kind of videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow me on my social medias where I drop more content just like this one. Let me know what projects or songs you'd like me to do a review on. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.